Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress, and I'm here with a flip-through review of the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle. I finally got it. So let's take a look inside. Comes in this nice box, and it is illustrated by Goddessprovisions, made by Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz. The backing is saying, the back of the box says, harness the intuition power of the year's most magical night. Samhain is one of the most potent and magical nights of the year for performing divination, ritual, and spells. Now you can experience the magic and electric energies of this sacred night all year long with the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle. This beautiful designed and illustrated book and 44 card deck set will connect you to the spirit realm to bring healing, understanding, protection, and guidance. The original poetry is from Juliet Diaz, and it can work as invocations for magic and ritual, while intuitive guidance from Lorraine Anderson will take you through your personal readings. Finally, the beautiful artwork of Gyada Rose will transport you to new worlds. Unlock the secret insights with spells, recipes to make the most of Samhain energy. And it's published by Rockpool. Okay, let's take a look at the book. It's got this red moon inside and there's that book, and look, oh my god, that red, I was dying for that. I'm going to open that in just a minute, but let's go ahead and take a look at the book and see what they made by. I have some acknowledgments, an introduction, poetry, card spreads, the Witch's Tool spread. Lots of good spreads. Ooh, I'm gonna have to use some of these. Okay. All right, so Coming of Winter spread sounds like a good one too. Oh, nice. So it shows you the keywords, like I think same thing in all of the, it shows you the reversed. There you go. And basically that's it all the way through until we get to the very end. Sometimes some of the cards will be connected to other cards, like they'll say if you pull this plus this, then this happens, you know. So I like that when the Seasons of the Witch does that. Okay, so let's open up that. Here is some of the collection that I have from the Seasons of the Witch. All of them have flip-through reviews on the channel. If you'd like to check that out, check out the playlist that's called Flip-Through Reviews of the decks that I own. I flip-through review every single deck that I own, then I bless it, and then I use it in the readings. And so this is the most recent, oh no, wait, Mabon. Mabon has the nice kind of orange. It's like, oh, amazing. I'm just going to show you all the different colors in case you didn't know already. But definitely check out the full flip through. Mabon is a really beautiful deck that I've been working with, and will continue to work with this. And Beltane I used as much as possible throughout the spring and summer because it was just, the energy behind it was so awesome. And Beltane has this beautiful honey color, golden honey. It's really infused with sort of this beautiful magical honey energy. And then the Yule is one that I haven't really worked with very much, but just a little bit last year, and it has this really beautiful green edge. Also, all of these decks I think are amazing. I've noticed comments where people say, oh, that one is not as nice as that one or whatever, but I don't feel that there's anyone that's not a good deck. I think they're all beautiful decks. To be honest, so far my favorite is Mabon, but that's probably just because that's the one I've used most recently. But I love all of them. Well, actually, I do like the Beltane. I don't know. I just love all of them. Okay, so that being said, let's take a look at the Samhain deck. I'm doing this at kind of at sunset, so we have some really interesting lighting, but it might be a little bit bright. You tell me. I feel like this is good. Okay, let's see. We have All Hallows Eve, Altar. It's a little sticky. I just dutied up my altar. Ancestors. Spruced up. Did anybody say dutied up when they were kids? Banshee. Or is that a Texan thing? Bats. Black cat. There's a curious journey into the depths of the unknown, hidden so deep that only the brave will gracefully return with light in their eyes and shadow leading home. Broom. What dreams may come from what you seek. Make room, make way, a clearing need be. As I'm cleaning the house and sweeping, I'm really feeling the energy now. The fall energy, the witching season, candle magic, cauldron, sticky, aha, coming of winter, crystals and herbs, dark moon, divination, elders, elements. Remember to feel the warmth pulsing through her womb. You are a child of mother. True harmony awaits you. Interesting. Frog. May the lily beneath your breasts allow you to drink from its healing waters. Be still, there is serenity behind the drowning croaks. Listen, that's a beautiful poem, right? The graveyard. Greet the darkness. Interesting, I like that. I pulled out my inversion tarot, feeling like Halloween has kind of an inversion energy into it, and I might actually use that one night, one day, one night, one afternoon. Grief. Haunted. Healer. Intuition. Journey. Mischief. Nature spirits. Owl. Potions and spells. Protection. This is my house, stained by the very blood flowing through its walls, covered in a veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare lift its hidden. Pumpkin, there's a card for you. Uncaging the spirit within, thou the fertile power you hold, to taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift I shall cherish each day that comes. Aren't these lovely? Lovely poems. Rebirth. Reflection. Ritual. Rooted. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. Seduction. If you please, Let me read this one too. Hear the roaring flames with the masterful trance that calls upon heaving chest. Give in to its alluring grip, if you please, but heed my warning of the claws that draw blood without mercy. Silence. Spider. Third harvest. Transformation. It's a very Halloween thing. It's a very Scorpio, 8th house Halloween energy. The underworld. The veil. I'm a Scorpio, and I'm not quite as this kind of Scorpio, this kind of dark witchy energy, but I do have that, you know, that witchy occult dark energy there too, because of my shadow. The voices. With a tug at the gut, feel them romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. The witch. And the wolf. That looks like Sierra, my daughter. All right, well, it's a very beautiful deck. It feels very Halloween. It feels very specific to the day, and it kind of feels like a full moon, Halloween. Definitely Halloween. It's a Halloween deck, but it feels more like for a specific day. But it also feels for the genre of things related to Halloween and horror too. A little bit, just a little bit. So it can be really something that can be used all year long if this is kind of your energy anyway. But for specifically for me, I think I'll use it mostly just in October, and may not use it beyond October. Maybe not, just depends. But I definitely like the Mabon Oracle because it gives you the autumn feeling, which is more than just Halloween, right? So maybe I'll use both of these in conjunction together until Yule comes along. So look forward to seeing this deck at least in October, and maybe I'll have a little Seasons of the Witch nights, one of these lives on a Friday, Tuesday night. This Friday I'm not going live because tomorrow is I'm going to have a birthday party for my mommy, so maybe you'll catch me on Saturday if we've recovered all right. But so look out in the community page. That's where I make announcements like that, so I'll let you know if I'm going to do a Saturday reading. Oh, let me shuffle these a little bit so you can see how they shuffle. So I like to do rifle shuffling. It's kind of like blood. I like it. All right, let's see what card comes out for the collective, and then I'll read it from the book. And then I'll go bless them. And then I'm planning to do your October monthly reading. I was waiting for this because I needed this deck for October. You have reflection and three cards, but maybe, okay, let's see what we have. We have reflection, rebirth, threes are coming out, and haunted. Okay, I see. Somebody could be haunted by a past memory or a past person. Be wary of things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad and truths only spoken with a bleeding tongue. Rebirth. There's death in all that awakens, for it isn't blissful nor painless. It's a mighty rising, O flame resurrected. I feel like this is your hope in your future. Haunted. The breaking of the floor beneath your naked feet, the creaking of the walls as the cold kisses flesh. You're never really alone when in the company of hauntings within bone. All right, let me go into a little more detail about each one. For reflection, the key word is truth and fear. Reflection shows you the person you've become, for better or for worse. It shows the parts of yourself you wish you could hide and the parts that are to your liking. Your reflection has no desire to hide your truth. I've been it's weird because I've been sort of resisting Halloween this year, and it's my favorite season. And I suppose because of the shadow side of me that comes out during this season, and I've actually been on quite a light energy for a very long period now. So it's different. Yeah. You're being guided to acknowledge who you are at this time. Looking to the future is great, and so is setting goals. But how can you make a plan for where you're going if you haven't come to terms with where you are now? It can be challenging to stand in the truth of who you are today. No one wants to say, I'm overweight, or I'm in debt, or I'm sabotaging my goals. However, pretending these circumstances do not exist is like hiding under a sheet of paper in a rainstorm. I had this thought this morning because I'm all about manifesting what you want, and I noticed that I don't often say those kinds of things like I am this, because I don't believe in doing that, because I don't believe in attracting that energy. But nevertheless, that's part of a reality that is kind of wrong to be in denial of. But at the same time, if you stay in that energy too long, it's almost like you're asking to be that all the time and never be anything different, right? So I guess it just takes balance, but I know people who are constantly complaining, I'm this, I'm that, and I go against that because I don't want to track that. But at the same time, you have to be sort of honest with what's going on, how you can work on things, etc. So yeah, hiding under a sheet of paper in a rainstorm. It will protect you for a few moments, but eventually the water will soak through and you will be forced to face your reality, or in this case, your reflection. Reflection has come into your reading to ask you to be honest with yourself. Stop hiding from the situation you're facing. You must use where you are as a starting place for any real change to occur. And it doesn't mean you have to disapprove of yourself, or you can be completely accepting of who you are and what you are right now. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. And since rebirth is right here, because we have 31 and 32 came out, rebirth represents an awakening after a difficult period. We all must face our storms, but know the storms will pass. Eventually you will find clear skies and feel the warm sun on your face again. Rebirth is the process of unfolding yourself after a storm. It's when your spirit has a chance to take a deep breath and stretch. It's about rediscovery. All that troubled you has burned away, and now you can face a new life that is waiting to bless you with new adventures and lessons. You have pulled rebirth because you are on the cusp of transformation. You've weathered the storm and you are being given another chance at accomplishing your heart's desires. A blank canvas. What will you create with it? If you have felt withdrawn, hidden, or shut off, now is the time to emerge back into the world. Your healing is done and you must begin the process of starting anew. Don't hide your light. Don't be afraid to let yourself be seen. Your lessons have given you experience that can help you contribute to something positive and beautiful to the collective consciousness. Trust that all is safe and well. So, yeah. If you want to make a change, make a change. If you don't, then say, heck, I love myself just the way I am, or whatever, you know. But be honest with who you are right now, and that's okay. And it's okay because you're human. So the haunted one is most interesting to me, and I'm wondering what this pertains to. The definition of a poltergeist is an unknown spirit that causes disturbances such as loud noise or moving furniture. In fact, the word poltergeist is German, and it means noisy spirit. Originally, poltergeists were thought to be demons who play tricks. My dad always said it meant like hobgoblin. But yeah, just kind of a trickster, focusing their attention on one specific person. However, theories surrounding the origin of poltergeist disturbances have changed. Many believe poltergeist to be a manifestation of an individual's troubled psyche, as disturbances generally focus on one person. This person is usually in some kind of pain or trauma, either from things done to them or things they've done to others. The poltergeist becomes a physical representation of the pain that has been blocked away and left to fester. Eventually, that pain becomes too much for the person to hold, and poltergeist is born, bringing with it a terrifying display of what was hidden. You have pulled the haunted card because there is something that you must atone for. You've locked something away, choosing to ignore it rather than to own up to your mistake. This can be something you have done or someone else, but also something you feel you've done to yourself. Perhaps a choice you'd like to forget, or even a trauma that you never dealt with. Whatever your situation, knowing that your hauntings will continue until you're ready to face the moment your pain has created. This is especially true if you have also pulled the cards Greet the Darkness or Ghost. Interesting. And I feel like it goes good with the reflection card, because reflection is like, you know, getting in touch with all of you, the true you. And when you do that, certain things will bubble up. If you haven't faced those things and suppressed them, then they turn into these kind of shadow ghosty energy. Whether it's an actual ghost or not, it turns into some form of hauntedness, something that's always lingering, bothering you. But the good news is it feels like there's going to be a release of this and a rebirth and a new you coming out of this situation. Ooh, this turned into a really nice evening, twilight, sunset. Twilight and sunset's not the same thing. An evening, late afternoon, sunset witchy reading, and I hope you like that. And I will see you at the next reading, which should be the October monthly reading, or at least your daily dust again. So see you there, Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.